the trumpet is the king of the brass section because I'm a trumpet player, and we're always the king of the brass section. And ask any other brass player, they'll tell you that no, it's the tuba, no, it's the mellophone, no, it's the trombone, it's the trumpet. The trumpet is the king. The trumpet plays the highest notes in the brass family. The trumpet is in the brass family. The trumpet is like the violin or the clarinet. It has the melody. It plays the harder and faster lines. Okay. It has a wide range of uses. It could be used for jazz band, concert band, banda, all kinds of stuff, right? Ska, reggae. Most of these instruments can be used for a lot of things, but trumpets have a wide usage. Trumpets, like French horns, have been used to herald the arrival of kings and nobility for centuries. And they're used to start the beginning of wars, right? Think of World of Warcraft or Game of Thrones. There's always somebody blowing on some type of trumpet thing, like, doo-doo-doo-doo, let's go kill each other, right? Trumpets have been around for a long time. In our country, we have a fanfare called Ruffles and Flourishes, and this is the fanfare that's only for the President of the United States. And when I was a junior in high school, I actually got to play this for President Bill Clinton at San Bernardino Valley College, it was really fun. It was really neat and scary, and he was really, really tall, like really tall. That was a good job. That was a good job, young man. Give me a tenor saxophone. So, because do you guys know that Bill Clinton plays tenor saxophone? Yes. Oddly, he took my trumpet case, or the Secret Service took my trumpet case, and he used it as a podium, and we're in the San Bernardino Valley Hall, and the band director's like, let's go, it's time to go. You know where it's at. The band teacher's like, there's Secret Servicemen everywhere. No one stole your case. It's gone. I don't know where it's at. I'm at the brink of crying. I'm like, what's going on? I asked the Secret Service guy, I'm like, my case is missing. He's like, hold on. I think I know where it's at. And he's like, here you go. And I'm like, what was it? He's like, Bill Clinton was using it for a press conference. He was standing on it. I'm like, what? Okay, you can't find a podium for the president? How ghetto are we? Give me my stand back.
You still have that case?
No, I don't have that case anymore. It died. Bill Clinton stood on it. No, I'm just kidding. It wasn't mine. It was the band director's. It was a triple case. It had a flugelhorn and 2 trumpets in it. Yeah. So he's standing on my instruments too. Okay, next in brass family is the horn. Not the French horn, but the horn. In the early 1900s, a very smart marketer decided that horns weren't selling. No one wants to buy a horn, so he added the word French in front of the word, and thus began the French horn. And then sales of them went crazy. So if you want to sell anything, put the word French in front of it. French fries, French bread, French Samsung. I don't know. Okay. The horn is a lot like the oboe, that it has this beautiful mellow sound. It can play these beautiful sweeping counter melodies. So whenever there's something that's going on, Rudy just caught the ball and ran in, you'll hear some horn going da 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 da, right? And like the trumpet, it was used to signal battles. And I think you'll like this example because this is the horn section playing the beginning of Jurassic Park. And this is just horns, that's it. All that sound is French horns. Those are the engineers like, yeah, that sounds good. Record that. How much do you think these guys get paid an hour? Does anyone know? Huh? 185? No. Not 500. They get paid $350 an hour. An hour. That's how much. That's the prevailing wage of a professional musician. $350 an hour. Hour minimum. Cool. The next instrument is the trombone. The trombone is a low brass instrument and is used to play lower melody parts and accompaniment parts. The trombone is the only instrument in the brass family that has a slide. This slide is used to create all the different notes. So all the other instruments, the trumpet and the horn that we've looked at, they have valves. This one has slides. So it makes it able to play these things, really cool things called glissandos, where they go like that. So one of the only instruments can do that besides string instruments. The string instruments can do that as well. So the trombone is a favorite instrument for jazz music because of its slide. And here is what a trombone sounds like. It has a really pretty mellow sound too. It's a little clearer than the French horn. Last instrument in the brass family is the tuba. The tuba plays the lowest notes in the family, just like the string bass. Okay? It provides the foundation. One interesting thing about the tuba is only one tuba is needed in a modern orchestra. Even if there's 100 players in the orchestra, you only need one. That's how loud that thing is. Okay? And like the string bass, it provides the foundation for the harmony. This instrument can actually play notes lower than the piano does. Yeah, they're called pedal tones, but they can play lower than the actual piano. Yeah, super cool. Who's heard this piece before? Who knows where it comes from? Yeah, that tuba. No, it comes from a piece of music called Flight of the Valkyries by Richard Wagner. Interesting thing is, Wagner was a crazy racist. Crazy racist. Like, Wagner was alive during World War II, and Wagner wrote about the Jews. The Jews are important. We have to have someone to kill. Yes! So that goes to tell you, just because people write music does not mean they're good people. Yes! Crazy, huh? Okay, now on to Ryland's favorite family. Happy birthday, Ryland, by the way. The percussion family. In the percussion family, one of the main instruments that most people know for the orchestra is the timpani. There are typically 4 of them, and they are pitched instruments. So like all the other instruments that we just saw where they can play specific notes in a music, so can the timpani. Timpani is one of the few percussion instruments that can do this besides the mallet instruments that we have. And here is an example of a really good timpani player playing a song you'll probably know. What songs are you playing? Tetris, yeah. Neat, huh? The timpani, the way that it changes notes is it has a little foot pedal that you press down like a gas pedal, and it can lower or raise the pitch. Before this was invented, timpanis had cranks on them, so you're like, oh shoot, I gotta play another note. Crank, ding, crank, ding, ding, crank. So, or they just had a few notes. You're like, I'm playing B flat today. That's all, okay? So timpanis as an instrument have come a long way, and they're very, very useful in the modern orchestra. The snare drum is the rock star of the percussion section. It is most always used to keep rhythm and add intensity, right? You're like, I really want something to be soft. I think I'll throw in snare drum. No. Right? That's why I call it the rock star of the percussion section. And here is a percussion player playing some rudiments. You get an idea of what it sounds like. Now, just because it's used for intensity and stuff like that, it also has a good dynamic range. You can play snare drum really soft, and you can play snare drum really loud. Who can give me an example of snare drum used not in a concert setting? Not in a drum corps setting. Military. Marching. So back in the day, there was some crazy person that played the snare drum and a piccolo player marching out the battle. They probably would get shot and killed. But, why do they do that? Let me turn this off. So, why do we have marching bands in high school? I know, I'm asking you a different question. Why do we have marching bands in high school? What are we typically used for? We're used as a pep band. Right? We're used to bring up morale. So that's what the fife and drums were used for back in the military. They were used for morale, to keep the guys going, you know? If you're marching and you're marching to your certain death, it kind of sucks if you're just like, just go. But then you have some little piccolo player like, let's go! Right? You might... You might step a little better, but it's better than the poor person that had to carry the flag the whole time, you know. But yes, that's what they were used for. They were used for morale. Okay? The bass drum. The bass drum is used to keep the beat and is used for dramatic effect. Something big's going to happen in a piece of music, boom, hit the bass drum. You got an F, boom, hit the bass drum. You got swipe to the left, boom. No, kidding. Just kidding.
Orchestral bass drum on a tilting stand. Stand, you can tilt the bass drum to any angle and then just lock it off. Strike it. If you're doing something very rhythmic, going into the bass drum. You just
the thing I love about the bass drum, it just keeps ringing.
Just like glancing blow is the best way to do it.
Listen.
As you get that sound will put through any background.
Very cool, right? The last group of instruments that we're going to look at are called auxiliary instruments. So auxiliary instruments are the bells, the gong, the wind chime, all of our various mallets, wood blocks, even keyboard. So what I thought would be neat for some of you guys to watch is a